Okay, so this is Frost. Let me just read the controls here. I couldn't figure out how to make it full screen, so I just used a game capture and scaled that up. Let's see. Arrow keys, Z, X, C, V, and enter. I'm not gonna read what they do because I want to find that out on my own, right? So it's a ZX kind of game. How do I? Okay, so I use enter to do things. Demo. All right. Okay, so trying to decide how I feel about like just the default movement speed of the character. I think it's fine for this sort of game. Like I initially felt it and it seemed a bit heavy, I guess, but I can live with that. And I think lots of these kinds of games have that kind of problem also. So, not a big deal. Okay, so that first dialogue box was bugged, but I hit Z twice and then it seemed to work. Up the stairs and into the light. Is that an or and? I guess that's a typo. You can't hide in darkness forever. None of us can. Deep. Did I just walk out of a pipe, or was that a dream? I guess that was a dream. You're awake? I thought you were lost to us. My name's Catellia. I saved you from the storm beyond the mountain. That storm. It's the product of a great evil. This land, mindless reach, is engulfed in it. Everyone who tries to enter or leave is claimed by it. Okay, so wording. Used it twice. I don't know if that's a thing you care about. Like, I assume a writing editor would care. In order to save this place, and we need to stop the storm. We'll need a few things. First, there's an old treasure in a cave to the west of here. I don't know if I misread that or if there was a weird sentence in there. In order to save this place, and we need to stop the storm. Okay, yeah, so that's not valid English. In order to save the place, we need to stop the storm. So you just get rid of the and, I guess. Woof, my name's Jax. Have you met my sister? Woof, my name's Sol. Have you met my brother? Okay. Can I get anything out of the chests? No. And she's blocking the fireplace. I assume that's because it's a later game thing. Alright. So this is a wall, it looks like. So this is just to show me where I'm going, I guess. I'm guessing that building is a dungeon of some sort. And this is actually a shortcut, I'm assuming, because the lever. Alright. Minor, like, technology note. I'm walking in snow, but I'm not leaving footprints. What's here? Equipment, rings, map, treasures, tokens, options. What? I do not understand that. Are these harmless? No. You touch them and then you turn into the black ghoul. Alright. Blacksmith path. Alright, so I can go up these. They're not like one way. Can I jump down these ledges? Not that I can tell. Do I have a weapon? Rings, treasure, maps, tokens, options. Huh. I hit warp, and presumably because I don't have a warp point unlocked, it does this weird sort of glitchy thing going on. Alright. How do I get out of the menu? Just hit enter again. Okay. Actually, I noticed there was gamepad support, I think. Yeah, I can test that really quickly. I've got an Xbox 360 controller right here. Does not seem to work by default, so do I have to set it up? No, it looks like there's everything mapped out, but pressing buttons does not seem to do anything. So I don't know if that's just a placeholder or something, but it didn't recognize. Oh, what's going on here? That might actually be something specific to my controller. Don't worry about it. It has the weird 2 rings that Xbox 360 controller sometimes does. This door is locked. And there's a chest. I assume there's a key in there. Yep. It only works in this area. Oops. Is this a block pushing puzzle like a Zelda game? Yes. How did I push it? I didn't push it by moving into it. Which button did I press? I don't know. I don't know how I managed to press that button, but it just... Maybe it moved on its own? They teach me that there are block pushing puzzles at all. They have to be like lined up perfectly. Huh. Let's just try pressing the button. Alright, so I have to press the button to... How am I doing that? Is it just this block and then there are other blocks that I just can't interact with yet? Why would that be? That's not very obvious to me, at least. And it doesn't look like they collide with these tiles on the floor. Yeah, it looks like the tiles on the floor are just for show. Huh. Well, that's not entirely intuitive, but I solved the puzzle, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, you know what it might be? I've been double tapping Z just in case to see if that's what it is, and that might be what it is. Looks like there was a chest there, but in order to get to it, I need to break these crystals somehow. Maybe I get a weapon. Lanthiel, Fist of the Reach of Milas, did slay the army of hordes. That also feels Englishy for some reason. Okay, so double tapping Z doesn't seem to be what does it. Just walking into it seems to be what does it, but the seems to be bugged somehow because it doesn't work every single time. Right? Either there's an invisible wall I can't see and that's bad game design as is, or it's a bug. Yeah, and that looks like the only way I can progress. Oops. Also, I just noticed my mouse cursor was on the screen. Sorry. Maybe I'm only supposed to be able to push it once, so I have to push it down. Alright. What did I use my last key on? I've already forgotten. Too bad. There we go. Lanthiel, wary from battle, did lay down arms and rest in the glorious wellspring. So... found a key. It looks like it only works in this area. Well, I found a door, so that's not a problem. Huh. Am I trapped? Oh, there you go. So, if I'm only supposed to be able to use those blocks once, it'd be nice if there was like some sort of state change, like maybe it got grayed out or something once I've done that, so I know which blocks I've pushed and which I haven't. And lo, Lanthiel did take up arms again. So is this trying to tell me that there's some sort of like fountain of youth, healing fountain somewhere in the world? Did I screw myself? I think I did. Alright, how do we solve this block pushing puzzle? I guess just push this one and then push the other one down. Yeah. You found Lanthiel's axe. You can feel a strange power inside of it. Press X to use. Yep. And I can break things, but I can't talk to these guys. Okay. And then I have a shortcut to get out this way. Alright, so I've already forgotten which areas I need to get through by breaking crystals. But, is there a map? Yes, there is, but it doesn't give me a dungeon map. So I just have to... I've seen this before. Down. Oh, so this was the shortcut here. So, is there something over here I need to do? I can break the pot, I guess. Yep. And the pots give you health, like in Zelda. Okay. So the game is turning out to be more like Link's Adventure or like some other kind of GBA Zelda game that I didn't expect. Or not GBA, but like Game Boy Zelda game. And I didn't happen to expect that from the initial impression. And I'm wondering why that is. Like, you give me a room and then something to interact with, my immediate thought goes to like an RPG Maker game, for example. And that's not what this is. So maybe that's a bad impression. We can go in here. There's a chest. No reason not to go in here, I guess. You found 10 crystals. Don't spend it all at once. Alright. I've seen this room before. So I guess head back. Alright, so that's the entrance to the left, I'm pretty sure. So there should be something to the right. This is new. You found the axe. It belonged to an old hero, a great liberator. It can cut through those monsters outside and those crystals. I mean, I guess this is keeping in tradition of Zelda telling you things you already knew. Sure. Okay, I think I hit the crow, but... Yeah, I hit the crow, but it didn't give me enough feedback for me to actually know that for sure. And this is a big slime. Oop. So, I have the music turned off, but at least for me, hearing this song again after hearing it in the last cave feels a bit repetitive. And I don't think I can solve this puzzle, so I'll guess there's a way out. Oh, but I can only move blocks once, so that wouldn't work as a way out either. Maybe that's something I learned to do. And here's that initial dungeon I found. Anyways, what I was saying is, it seems like the song loops are just too short, and they're reused often enough that that becomes a problem. Alright. I need 2 keys so I can move this block out of the way, is what I'm getting from this puzzle. Or I only need 1 key. Or, yeah, I need 2 keys, because I need to stand on the opposite end of, the opposite edge of it. Feed me crystals. I want 20 and I'll give you treasure. Well, crystals seem to be pretty rare, at least compared to like normal Zelda games. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that during the demo. At least if I'm not 100%ing it. You can't open it from the side. Alright, so I have to kill the golem in order to get in. Alright, I lost a lot of health. What did I do wrong there? It was moving down, so I had to attack it from the side, and I just happened to not know that in time. Alright. Well, it didn't kill me, so it's not that big a deal. Well, I found 1 key, and it's not to... Oh, I need, I'm guessing I need those rupees in order to get in, because the chest has the other key, and keys only work in a set area. Side note, apparently if I knock things off the screen, they die. Like, I don't have to deal with them anymore. That's interesting. Alright, that doesn't drop me off down here, okay? So where am I going to find more money? Alright, like I explored that one cave. Alright, so I died there, and I didn't know for a few seconds because I was thinking about something else, and there wasn't there wasn't enough feedback for that. And I guess there was a cursor bug there that you might... I don't know if you noticed it, but I was getting the item select cursor over here when I was over one of the save buttons. What? I hit just continue and then it... Yeah, I think that particular menu is bugged. And I have my file, but where is it saved to? Well, I have the 10 rupees, so it's saved after I left this room. I'm not sure why. Because that's not where it was last. And I have all my health back, so I'm not sure why it saved me there. Dog. Oof, my brother Jack's wandered off east before. I hope he's okay. What? That looks like a bug. Let me see if it happens again if I talk to Jax again. Wolf, my brother Jax wandered off east before. I hope he's okay. It did not happen this time. Huh. What did I do last time? Don't know. Yeah, I can't replicate that bug, sorry. Oh, I can walk into the fireplace now, because... No, I can't, because her collision box is still here. Can I break her pots? Yes, I can. But I don't get anything from it, because you don't get rupees from pots in this game. Wandered off east. Which direction is east? I mean, I feel like I should know this, but... North, south, east. Okay, over here. Yeah, but this is where I just came from. How would this teach me anything new? Yeah. I think I might be lost on how to get extra money. Right? I naturally explored and it didn't happen to me. So... either I have to do backtracking, which is maybe less fun, especially for a demo, or... That stuff is just giving me money. Am I just supposed to collect that money from the world? Because things weren't dropping money before. So there was no way for me to know that. Oops. Yeah, it seems like either it's very rare or, like... something else is going on, because I'm already at 22. I can now open that chest, and I'm not really sure what I did to deserve it. Right? Like, I don't want to be grinding money in a game. Ever. Yes. Alright. I can't get through there, so I go to the right. That screen wipe. Is it supposed to be centered on the stairs? Because I think that's roughly where the last set of stairs were. Yeah, whatever. Oops. Found a key. It only works in this area. Oh, this is just a way out. Okay. Yeah, that screen wipe is like at the very center of the screen, whereas the other one was like off to the side for some reason. I don't know. Oh, is this one of those guys I can interact with? And lo, Lanthiel stands before our enemies forever. Is this Lanthiel? Stone of the earth stands before thee. I will protect the wellspring. Oh, so this is the boss, and he's Lanthiel. I can't hurt his legs. I can only hurt his top. I should get health while it's still here. Does health expire in this game? Like, does it disappear after a while? I guess I'll just leave that last one to check to see if it does or not. Yep. Minor nitpick. The fire should probably have more than one sprite. It looks kind of weird as is. Or it should have more than one frame in its animation, I should say. You found an ember. It feels hot to touch and bring with a strange power. Your life force has increased. Alright, so that's, it's a heart piece in Zelda terminology. And this is the wellspring. Presumably it heals me. Feel a great power being lifted. Did I just break the wellspring? Is there a reason for me to do that? Maybe if I were paying more attention, that would be a story beat that followed that, but I don't know. It's just something I did. I don't know what it does, right? And let's just get out of here. See if more story has happened. No. So this is something I just noticed. Looks like the snow is behaving weirdly. I don't know when it started. I just noticed it now. Does it... I don't know. You defeated the statue and stopped its source. I hadn't even asked you to do that yet. Can you sense evil too? You fought bravely, yet there is still much more to be done. Know that trying to leave this kingdom without stopping the storm will surely result in your death. Is that the end of the demo? I can't think of anywhere else. Like, that didn't give me any extra movement abilities. Was there something I missed inside there? I mean, I got the health, but that doesn't help me traverse the map any better. Oh, what's this? I can't interact with this. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just the husk of the man I murdered. Also, I'm floating on this water. Is it not supposed to be water? It's supposed to be ice? Maybe? Like, it's moving as if it's water. So it's... either you sell that by making me submerge partially, or you change the physics on it so it feels more icy. I don't know, maybe. Anyways, I can't see another way to progress, so I guess I'm just gonna call it quits here. I mean, it's definitely a more developed game than the rest of the demo game, the rest of the demo day games I've been playing so far. But in a way, it just feels like Zelda. I haven't seen anything that makes it very different from, like, Link's Awakening. And how would you fix that? I don't know, because I definitely think there's, like, a good shell of a game here. And there are not very many games that, like, consciously ape Zelda. I guess that's up for you to find out. See ya.